Angolmois, Record of Mongol Invasion. This is a Japanese history anime, specifically about the Mongol invasion. Surprise, surprise. It follows the exploits of former general of the Kamakura shogunate, Kuchi Jinzaburo, after he did something that got him exiled. Well, technically it got him sentenced to death, but with the Mongols invading from the west through Tsushima, Tsushima requests all people sentenced to death be sent there to fight the Mongols because they're gonna die anyways fighting the Mongols. So basically, you got this opening that happens. The story starts in media res, starts in the middle of the story, and it flashes to a few days before that after the opening. The opening is lovely, by the way. It cuts between, I think, the animation style of the episode and this like kind of scroll-esque animation style, which I really liked. And then you have the exiles coming to Tsushima. It's during a storm, and one of the prisoners, or the exiles, convinces the guards to cut their handcuffs off because if they go overboard, they're gonna fucking drown with their handcuffs on. And he's like, come on, dude, have a heart, do it. And eventually they do it, and of course they fucking mutiny. Once they mutiny, like, they're like, the people that get released first mutiny, and then they're like, I think we have too many people on this boat. Time to throw them off. And they're talking to the other exiles. And our boy Jinzuro gets free, kills the people who are going to kill people, and then releases a pirate dude that apparently he captured previously, and immediately puts the pirate dude in charge of the ship because that's, like, obviously, why? And I'm not even being sarcastic, like, that makes total sense. This is stormy waters. Who would know better about sailing on stormy waters than a fucking pirate? And the pirate's like, put up the mast, drop the sails, full sail on this Japanese longboat, and everybody else is like, you're crazy, and they're like, the pirate dude's like, fuck you, I got this. Anywho, they arrive on Tsushima, they see a giant shark, they meet the princess. She's like, there's a banquet prepared for you. You've been at sea for 2 days. Have your fill. So they eat, and while they're eating, the princess is like, hey, so, got a request. The Mongols are invading. We want you to fight for this land with all you got. And all the, like, most of the prisoners are like, fight, fuck you say, fuck you. And then they go to bed that night, like, fuck this shit, I ain't fighting. And of course, a team of 6 stealth people come in, steal the princess in the middle of the night, and all the guards leave to go take care of that. And the prisoners escape, and like a chunk of them leave, and they're like, fuck this, we'll go live in the forest. Like, we're bandits and mountain monks, we can survive in the forest. But, of course, Jinzaburo is like, I got this. So he lights the huts on fire that they were being, like, kind of kept in, like, prisons, to light up the area to help the guards see in the forest. And then they find the princess, and then Jinzaburo pretty much saves her on his own. And the next morning, when they're kind of dealing with the dead, Jinzaburo and Teruhi, so Teruhi, the princess, have like a talk like, you gotta have the fucking stomach to lead this fight if you want to ask people to die for you. You can't cry over every dead fucking retainer and guard. And she's like, fuck you, I will lead this fight, and you're gonna help me, and we're gonna stop the Mongols. And that's pretty much it, that's the end. I really like the dynamic between Jinzaburo and the pirate. I think it's fucking hilarious. I like Japanese history anime. Like, I'm interested in Japanese history. How could I not be? I'm a fucking dorky ass otaku. Not quite a weeb, but close enough, depending on your definitions. And what better way to learn it than with an anime? My only real complaint about this is there's like this scroll-ish texture just across the screen, and depending on the lighting of different scenes and like the contrast and shit, sometimes it gets distracting. Like, it's one of those things that's always there, I think, and I say I think because it's one of those things that's always there to the point where you kind of stop paying attention to it. Like, I tried to pay attention to it the whole episode, but I kept going through like, oh, I forgot to look at it, and now it's obvious again, so I'm noticing it. And so I really hope that I just get used to it, but I kind of fear that I'm going to be watching several other anime, and so each week it's going to be the one with the weird texture. Other than that, though, minus the texture thing, I like the art style, I like the opening, the ending was okay, I like the story, I like the 2 main characters, Jinzaburo and the pirate guy. The princess is pretty alright. I'm interested to see why she is here and her father isn't. I assume it's either because he's got more important things to do or he's a punk bitch. I certainly hope it's the former. That's pretty much it. See ya.